ignorance and I look for understanding. So I'm going to give you the understanding after the ignorance. They have a chemistry that suits them and feels to Ryan that he can work with James based on the chemistry that they have. And whether he or I think or someone else thinks that he is not learning or he's not looking different than he did before James is unfair question. And I'd be a fool to try to say yes or no. I'm going to say give it a little bit of time. They've only been together for 2 fights. Out of fairness, I mean, you know, if fairness exists in this world, let's see what happens as time go on. I'm not saying 2 years. I'm not saying 3 years. I'm saying when he fight Saturday and win, not if. He wins Saturday and he gets another big fight. You don't go down from fights like this, you go up. That's why he want to get right back in the race. We got to give a guy of any sports, especially boxing, you take away the fight after the Tank fight, that was a warm-up. We all know what that was. I look at this from Tank to Devin Haney. Well, Bernard, you know he fought the guy. I don't want to look at that. I look at that again to see if I really want. Man, that was just a little blow the dust off. Still got to be careful and respectful. You're still a fighter. Still need to be respectful, or we wouldn't be here. Correct? So look at Tank fight straight to Devin Haney. Who does that in boxing? They ducking everybody.
What do you think he learned from the Tank fight to this fight?
Not to get hit. And to keep people out of his camp that he don't know. And even watch the people you do know even more. It's lessons and everything.
Does Ryan have the fastest left hook you think in boxing right now?
No, my sister Bernadette does.
Bernard,
Hey, Bernard.
what have you thought of when he talks about I might bite an ear or break a shoulder? Is there? We've seen things happen in big fights. Bo Galata, Holyfield, Tyson.
You think he gonna did Tyson tell you he was gonna bite Holyfield's ear?
No, he did not.
Let's talk about the fight. I don't want to talk about ear biting. I don't want to talk about any stuff that, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's commercial for a conversation that takes away. It's a distraction. Let Devin Haney be distracted. I hope he weren't about coming to wear earmuffs.
Well,
let Devin Haney be distracted.
Well, he's promising a knockout and meeting Ryan in the 7th ring.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. But I'm saying he never says things like that. To your point, is that Ryan getting him to change his game plan a little bit?
We'll see.
Bernard, you've been visiting Ryan during this training camp. How does he look?
Looks great. He looks great. Looks focused. He looks great when it comes to combinations and the punches. And also I see that he's focused. I see focus. He's looking at me when I talk to him. He's looking at his trainer when I'm talking to him. And he has to take that same energy and that same demeanor for the next 2 days into the fight. Because, look, Ryan been in the amateurs. He's traveled basically the world. He's been around all kinds of fighters, all kinds of personalities. I'm not saying he's a veteran, but he's not a rookie in controlling his fight mode emotions. Fight mode emotions. We all have it. You're getting ready for war. And if you don't look at it that way, you're in the wrong damn business. Young, old, or in the middle of boxing. Or say as a fighter, that's the mentality. And listen, they listen to this videos of all these resources that interviewing me right now. If they wasn't thinking that, they're gonna be thinking that once they see this interview.
Fans are concerned. Fans are concerned if Ryan's going to make weight. Is there a fine if someone misses weight? Fans. I said there's been fans that expressed that they're concerned.
Fans say that it's Santa Claus. Come on, man. You want a conversation? Fans says we gotta talk about. We gotta answer or at least get some questions about something that makes sense. Fan says that he looks like. That fan could be in Europe. That fan could be on Mars. That fan could be anywhere. Why entertain? It's a waste of time.
I want to ask you this, Chef.
How do you feel? How do the person that's delivering the message, which is the messengers, who always get the bad end of the stick.
Okay, well,
Never sign up to be the messenger.
I'm glad you asked. Well,
how do you feel or see or think when you seen Ryan working with his shirt off and you see Devin Haney working with 2 shirts, correct?
Right. Well,
who look like who's trying to smother the body and let the heat marinate and hopefully sweat? Think we don't know that game? You think a fighter, an experienced reporter don't know what that means? A guy with no shirt on got weight problems, and a guy with 2 shirts on don't have weight problems. Duh. You don't need any degree from any university to at least make an educated guess that who looks like they're trying to lose weight. If that's even a conversation. If y'all cut this out, y'all cut out. I didn't bring this up. I'm pointing. He did. He fucking did. That guy right there.
But Bernard, is that speculation fair where Devin Haney maybe something normal in the boxing week with 2 shirts on, but what's not normal?
That's not normal.
Well, for some people it may be normal.
Well, maybe because he's in Vegas and he here. It's probably real cold here now. But I don't know. I just know the old tricks of the trade. I never had a problem with weight. 4 pounds over my fighting weight when I fought 7 years ago. I'm literally 4 pounds. Got on the scale today. So I have no problem with that, but I've been around situations where the landing of a plane, when they tell you we 30 miles away and get all your goods and get all your stuff and make sure that everything in your seatbelt is on and they make a landing, correct? Now they tell you these things because they don't know if the landing is going to be rough or hard, but in boxing you do know what you're weighing around this time. Less than 72 hours from the fight. You know what you're weighing. So if you need to shed off something or break a good sweat, that's what you're going to do. You're going to wear a coat, jacket, Abilene, lotion, Vaseline. Come on, man. You better